Alright, so I'm back. I had a week off. It was kids' half term, so we went on holiday for a week. Took a week away. I know it's not the best time to take a week off the farm, but it was half term and the kids have already had enough time off school this year, so we had to go away in half term. So yeah, the farm was fine. They got the haylage done, first cut. As you can see, I've got the mowers on and I'm going to go mow some hay today. It's Sunday the 6th of June. We haven't got a massive amount to do. So I worked it out, it's roughly about 30 acres, give or take a little bit, in three different fields. So we've got a bit of fiddling around to do. And we might as well start the mower up at the gateway, I guess. And mow our way into the field. You see here, look, we've got the front PTO in. It's cloudy today, but it's supposed to get hot again the week coming. Put both PTOs in. Rev her up. We're going to drop the front mower down, not that you can see it. You can see the back mower go down. Quite a bit of grass in here. We dropped the back one down there. I'll go around here. I know there's nothing, it's fenced all around the outside, so there's nothing to worry about running into. So I'm glad to be back anyway. It's nice to get away for a week, get off the farm for a week. But also, it's nice to come back really. I enjoy what I do, so it's not really a chore to come to work. Doesn't get much better than this, does it? I'll be able to put on some outside video in a minute, because Stephen's going to come down and do a bit of videoing with the drone and the camera. We went down to Somerset for our holiday, down to Burnham-on-Sea and Breen as well. We spent quite a bit of time in Breen. It's nice down there. So for those of you that don't know about hay, or how hay is made, I'm mowing this now on Sunday. It will be tedded out tomorrow, say 24 hours later. Give the actual ground a little bit of time to dry, even though it's spitting with drizzle right now. And then it will be tedded out. The grass will all be spread out along the ground, and basically when the sun will dry the grass, it needs to be sort of like below 12% moisture before it can be baled. So it will be tedded several times. Depending on how hot it is, but it's supposed to be like 25 degrees this week, and then probably say 6-7 days later after mowing it will then be baled. Right, so this grass it's just an old like meadow hay, old meadow grass, which hasn't been replanted in a long time, and it's done really well actually. We've got nice thick rows, tall grass. We've got red kites flying around us all over the place looking for their lunch. And yeah, this would have had 1 dose of fertiliser on it, of NPK, and of probably about 220 kilos per hectare, something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. And then yeah, it's shot up a lot since we had the rain in May, the 100 mil. It really has shot up a lot. It was pretty short before we had the rain, but no, it's a good crop. So some of you will be wondering what the difference is between hay and haylage. Now hay, obviously it's not wrapped because it's such low moisture. I think hay is 12% or less, I might be wrong, but it's around maybe 10% or less moisture, and it's basically dry. It just sits there in the bale under cover, and then the farm feeds it to the ewes, to the sheep. Now the haylage, that gets fed to the cows, and oh, that was a big patch of molehills. That is wrapped because the grass has to be kept airtight, because it's like, let's say 20% moisture plus. The grass heats up with the moisture and then starts to ferment. And that's why it has to be airtight. So, and then that gets fed to the cattle. Now I think the time difference between hay and haylage can be as little as a day of drying. Just get that little bit there I missed. And I have actually seen hay before that we thought was hay. It was some Italian ryegrass. It had been down for 7 days, and we baled it thinking it was dry enough for hay, and then we actually ended up having to wrap it a bit quick because it started heating up. There was still a tiny bit of moisture in it. So I'm just going once around the edge of the field just to finish up. I left a gap of grass first time round, just in case there was any lumps of wood or bits of fence falling into the field. I don't hit it with the mower on the first time round basically. And then Simon's going to come out here and ted this out tomorrow. If I'm passing, I'll try and get a bit of video. And because I've got to go on the Bateman tomorrow, I think. So yeah, well, this afternoon I'm going to probably turn the blades on these mowers, drop the mowers off. I've got to put the fert spinner on because the haylage ground, what they took grass off last week, has got to have some potash on it. So the blades have changed. Well, not changed, turned. They're two-sided. So I've turned them over, so we'll get another cut out of them. 2-second cut. And now I've just been taking it off. Right, the mowers are off. And now I'm going to hook up this fert spinner. I'm not going fert spinning today, I'm just hooking it up ready for this week. And then, yeah, that'll be it. I've got another mowing job to do in a minute, but not with the tractor. Right, so as you can see, the Bateman is fixed and back on the farm, and it's Monday afternoon now. I nearly said Tuesday, and we are putting some liquid N on the grass fields where they took the cut of haylage off last week. Now this machine has not got auto steer, so we need to put in an AB line. It's got guidance, but it's just not got steering. If we do, I don't know, do we want that one? New pattern, straight. We'll run it at 23.5 meters, even though it is 24 meters, just to allow for mistakes. So if we start off here and press A, You can probably hear lots of wind noise coming from the fans. We press A, and now we're going to drive. Switched on the sections. I'm going to follow these wheel marks here, look, from, I would say they're from the baler, something like that. Looks like it was a bit soft out here in places when they were loading bales. A bit soft. So yeah, the story with the Bateman is it's all fixed now. But what it was that failed was the engine oil. I think it was a regulating valve, pressure regulating valve, something like that. Failed, and yeah, that's why we were getting low engine oil pressure. Luckily, obviously, as soon as it detected it had low oil pressure, it started flashing warnings at me, so I stopped, and it hasn't done any damage to the engine, so that was very lucky. I'm just backing up because I forgot to press B. Stop there. There we go. Done it now. We've got all our AB lines there, and I can just follow those lines. Yeah, so we got Hunt Forest Group to fix it because it was a problem with the John Deere engine, and they would have more experience fixing John Deere engines than what Bateman's would have, so it's best to get them to do it. Obviously, if it was a problem with the Bateman machine, we would have got Bateman's to fix it. So now what we've got to do is just follow these lines. Oh, avoid the poles. That's always good. Avoid the poles. And as you can see, it's just a case of going around the field, colouring it in basically, making sure we don't miss any bits. We've already been around the headland, and then that's where we just done our AB line. What we're putting on is N35. Boom's pretty high, but it's okay. Yeah, 245 litres of N35. There is a company, I can't actually remember what they're called, that want to send me a auto steer kit, so we might be trying that in the future. FJD steering kit is what it's called. That's what they want to send me, so if they're keen to send me it, I'll give it a go. We'll put it on something. Simon's out there tedding the haler. So that's the thinner crop of grass, that is. And he got a, I think that's a 16110, no, 5110R he's got there on the tedder. Just hide it for the summer. Right, so I think this is going to be the end of this video. What's the date today? Tuesday morning. I've just been washing this machine off and giving it a grease round because I'm up together with spraying now. Just for now though. And then I'm going to start a new video. We've got some other things going on this week. Yeah, I've got to go for a walk with the agronomist this morning. So she will recommend a load more, well, some more spraying, not a massive amount left to do now. And hopefully we'll get a bit of video of baling hay. We've got to go and get the subsoiler from Farm 2 with the 8.3, things like that in the next video. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and thank you to Stephen as well for doing that bit of videoing when I was mowing. I'm sure that's going to be great. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.